All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, former President George M. Weah said something very important in his church. He said something in the church that I would like to respond to. Let's watch the video first.
I cannot perform a certain duty when I'm old. And what you're talking about in 2 years from now, I'm 57 now. Our retirement age is 65. I'm 57 now. 6 years from now, I'll be 63. And I cannot work for 2 years. So the best thing to do is to promote peace and prosperity for this country. So you're not going to drag me into politics until I reach or 90 years old, I had a politics or 75 years old. So I'm just telling you, because right now, you know what we face with? Our parents that were in politics when we were young. Our 1 year old, my uncle was in politics. Some of them can't even walk. We'll see how we can take them to the hospital to survive. So when they are 80, they are 90 years old, they still don't even politics. It's not me. I did not come to politics to hijack politics. I think the politics will play a part. I think the politics will play a part. Maybe you can say, well, I think he wanted to prove something. And then I will agree with you, yes, I wanted to prove something. And the only thing I wanted to prove, when people say that we are insignificant people, and I want to.
You know, after listening to President Weah's video, he earned my respect. He earned my respect, and I will explain that. But you know what's funny, eh? It's how many people will be disappointed, especially those ones that were hoping that President Weah will run and perhaps win so that they can have opportunity to come back in government and end what they started, obviously the looting. How disappointed they will be, because who's there? President Weah said he will not run again. Who running for the CDC? Let's be honest. Let's just be honest. CDC, no sentiments. Let's be honest. Who's there? Who's there to run for the CDC that will put up a fight like President Weah would do? Who's there? Nobody. So I know they will be disappointed. But I picked some few things from this thing this man said. What he has shown in what he said today in this video, he has proven that he's a selfless man. He may have not met up with our expectation when he was president, but he proved a lot of points in this one video. I don't know if he knows the enormity of what he just said. I don't know if he truly, but he's a grown-up man, so I think he thought about it before he said it. But it means a lot. And only for the wise people, you can explain it in so many different ways. Who doesn't want to be president? And if we'll be entirely honest, if this man was to come back and put up his hand in 2029 to run, he will be a force to reckon with. We all know that. We can't deny it. I know I didn't campaign for him, and I don't think I will ever campaign for him as president. But equally so, we have to say the truth. If he puts his hand up to run 2029, he will be a force to reckon with. How many people, let alone Liberians, will be in such position that they know they can be president, and they say, I'm not doing it because of X, Y, Z lined up reasons? How many people can do that? Knowing how our people greedy, especially he's been there once. He's tasted power, fame, and money, so he knows what it is to be called president. For him to say, I'm not doing it again, because by the time I get to that 2029, I'll be 63 or 62, and by the time I get into power, I can serve 2 years, because in 65, I want to retire, according to what he said. How many people would do that? The president will get down. Joseph Boakai, how old is he? Is he not headed to 90? He's there. He even won't move from there. Look at Nigerian president. That's the nature of African leaders. They are like that. But for this man to say, I will step aside, I will promote peace, I don't want anybody dragging me into politics. Man, you earn my respect, President Weah. You couldn't have said it better. You've earned my respect, and I have to give it to you. I think all this man wants now is to spend the remaining time he has on earth, with his family, friends, and people he dearly loves, who dearly loves him back. He won't spend it for the entire Liberia. Mind you, let's be honest. And I know the Gen Zs, the people who were born 30 years ago, they will not understand the part. But I will say it. Essentially, George Weah lived all his life carrying Liberia's problem. Let's go back from the time he was playing the IE and Barrow team up to the time he went overseas to play Africa Bears, War Bears, Euro Bears. He always carried Liberia with him in his heart. He's a good man in that instant, or in that respect. He's a good man. He always carried Liberia with him. Until he became president, even the burden became more. Because the insults, the disagreement, the disrespect, it just increased for him when he became president. But he's at a point where he's not doing it again. He's tired. Imagine he said, let no man, none of you will drag me into politics again. Drag me. That tells me the amount of pressure some of you put on him to come back sometime. But he does not want it. He said it. He made it open. He has made it open. He does not want it. You'll leave this man. You'll leave this man. No matter what you say, keep it to yourself. Keep your opinion to yourself. The man won't spend the rest of his time being peace ambassador. He won't be the one who is the forerunner of peace in Liberia, which is adorable. Which is adorable. You'll let him be. You'll let him be. That proves that he's a selfless man. He's not looking at the money, the fame, or the president. Most of you wouldn't want him to go back because he's the ticket to ride. He is the man who will pull the crowd for your victory. Sadly, he does not want to, which I think is a good decision he's making. The only energy I think he got in left is for him and his children and his beautiful family. You'll let him be. Otherwise, we still got between now and 2029. You can groom someone to be your stand-up bearer from the party. I know CDC guys from very smart people. Oh, yes, I know. And I know CDC guys from crooked and roguish people. Oh, yes, I know. Like UP as well. But you can groom someone. And I know you won't ride on his fame. But you see, this is what's sad. Some of you go put you on the path of being famous. God gave you a fame. This small list, the little tip of the iceberg God gave you. You blew it up. When you become minister, or you become a representative, or you become senator, it's just a pathway to ascendancy. But some of you see, by the time you got there, you start lavishing life. You start spoiling. You forgot where you came from. So now you ain't got the trust of the people. Your fame ends right there with tinted records. So you can't progress from that level where you reach. Flying to Paris to go do wedding. What nonsense is that? Spoiling money, bathing horse that you know you will not maintain. Having 52 girlfriend. Spoiling money, renting horse everywhere for people. Most of you are broke now. And I know this will be a serious disappointment to most of you. But it's his decision. He has the right to his decision. He wants to spend the time now enjoying his life with him and his family. You're letting him be. President Weah, hats off to you, sir. You got my respect, my utmost respect. I love what you just said, and I think it's a good decision. Stick to your word. Don't let them drag you, like you said. Don't let them drag you into politics. You have exhausted everything you have in you for politics, and thank you for your service. So, nobody can give you what they don't have. They may ain't got nothing in there for you to give Liberian people. You'll let him be and live his life. My name is Weah. I'm the voice of the voiceless. I know CDC, so CDC coming on the video again. It'll be fair with me, but I say the truth. And once I say it, I don't come out to see why you're coming, why you're saying, I'm the voice of the voiceless. I'm your humble servant, and I am that guy. And it's,